What is going on, guys? I want to do an afternoon update for you. If you didn't watch this morning's episode, I highly recommend you check it out before watching today's video. But this morning, we made a video basically talking about that there's no time left. And I wish I had saw this sooner and let you guys know, but it's still not too late. Now, this was 3 to 4 hours ago. I made this video. We were tracking some interesting fractals forming on a lot of the major cryptocurrencies, to be honest with you, as well as expecting to see the stock market continue to correct to the downside here. But I just want to pull up some previous charts that we drew here. You can see this is the Solana chart. We expect it to continue moving higher, and as you can see, it is. Then looking at these other cryptos, I want to pull up, here it is. We have Ethereum forming some sort of new fractal. We drew some sort of descending triangle that has officially broken out at this moment. Easy buying opportunity here. And then the last one to look at was, I believe, Bitcoin, which had a beautiful symmetrical triangle here forming, and we expected that to break to the upside here, and check it out, Bitcoin is doing exactly that. So I'm very excited to continue going over these. These are easy buying opportunities. 2-hour charts for Bitcoin here. XRP, we haven't done anything yet. Ethereum was on the 1-hour chart. So again, easy buy-in, but again, remember, sell off very soon. Move that stop loss up tight. I'll show you how to do that in a little bit here, but these are all cryptocurrencies that were beyond easy to take advantage of, and we were able to do so by just watching today's market movements over the past couple of hours here. So with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and let's get right into today's episode. Super quick, as I said in this morning's episode, for those that want to know how to buy long, sell short, take advantage of these hourly charts, XRP, and so many more, we did so by using BYDFI. Moving that stop loss up higher is a feature available on BYDFI, which we'll talk about later, but they're giving double rewards, $50 sign-up bonus, and a 31-day VIP rate, all for free by literally clicking that link at the top of the description box here. So make sure to check that out ASAP. Anywho, diving into today's video here, you can see we're actually starting our ascent to the upside. A lot of these cryptos are starting to break. Looking at XRP to start here, XRP is still inside a major descending fractal. We are consolidating. We're hitting a bit of turbulence right here, and I don't think this is going to extend us any higher. It's very possible we could continue to scale up, but for the most part, I would expect us to start to consolidate for the most part, as that's pretty much what happens in the past here when we get close to that top resistance. So I don't see anything like crazy happening right now. I'd actually take your focus away from XRP and look at some of these other cryptocurrencies. Now, looking at Solana here, Solana is continuing its break to the upside here. We discussed very similar in the past year with this beautiful descending fractal, bullish breakout right here. We had kind of a descent right here, and then we rallied up higher, and that is the exact pattern that happened right over here. So if I take a ghost bars pattern, you can see how easily this reflects the previous movement right here. Let me just pull it up super quickly. Let me find it. Bars pattern right here. And if we take it from this breakout point and scale it all the way up to the top point right here, and then we move it to what we're experiencing now, you'll notice it's a very similar kind of breakout where we had this kind of correction here followed by a run to the upside. So I'm actually going to move it a bit higher just so we can see. Well, I could place it over. I don't think it makes too much of a difference here, but you can just see for the most part, we fell, hit that bottom. Here we are rallying up, correcting down, and then we are now continuing that rally to the upside here. This is going to continue to send us even higher, probably targeting about $200 here, but I think it all has to do a lot with this resistance right here. It's been a problem zone in the past where the price has not been able to break through, but if we manage to do that, we would continue on this ascent. Although we were able to take advantage of the of the Solana breakout once a couple of days ago, back, where is this? The 14th, so about 5 days ago here, we broke out of this major symmetrical triangle that we were tracking here, and then we bought in, and now that was that long position that we were talking about here. Again, an easy cryptocurrency to buy into and long, and it's still moving up even higher. So probably going to see a little bit of correction right now, but I do think we're going to continue to pin upwards here. You can see you can take advantage of Solana and a lot of these other cryptocurrencies. It's already favorited by literally buying long, selling short, and then you can go right over to here where you'd have your position, take profit, and stop loss that you can automatically move around or just manually enter or move after your trades have already been entered to just guarantee locked in profit, which is super cool. But moving forward from Solana, XRP, looking at Ethereum, Bitcoin, and then the S&P 500, check out what's going on right now within Ethereum here. This is on the hourly charts. We were tracking tracking this for quite some time now. You can see we had a beautiful kind of flag pull to the upside yet again, formed some sort of descending triangle here where there's definitely a price floor that's solid and this downtrend. And you can see each time we headed up higher, it was rejecting and falling lower. So we knew that we had a downtrend nonetheless, and we also had a price floor. And as we were filling this in, we discussed if we can confirm closure outside of this resistance here, we can buy long and leverage to the upside. That's exactly what's happening right now. So take advantage of this if you want, but keep in mind, this is on an hourly chart, so it's extremely, extremely risky. And what goes up is going to come down. It's probably going to be over by the afternoon today, and we might even retrace all the way back down. And that's why it's safe to move that stop loss up just to lock in those profits. This is a resistance too. Very good chance we could come back down below it here, but just something to consider for the time being within this kind of hourly or 4-hour, or whatever chart you want to consider here. But this is a continued break out of this fractal here, and we're most likely going to continue to climb or scour to the upside here. So I'm excited to see that. Again, this is still an opportunity to buy in because we just closed the 4-hour chart right here. So I think we're now going to start an ascent to the upside like we did. We had this major entry point right here, consolidated down, and now we're rallying up. Consider this, we at this point right here, we're trading at 90, 83 probably on the, what is this, the relative strength indicator. Now we're exactly at the same price point here, but we're down to 62. So there's plenty of room for us to continue this ascent to the upside, which I strongly believe is actually going to happen. So it's still, yet again, not too late. That's why I wanted to put out this update video for you. As for Bitcoin, same thing is applying itself here. This is the 2-hour chart. We were tracking this as of early this morning. We had a beautiful flag pull up where prices just exploded into some sort of resistance here. We saw a bit of turbulence. Prices kind of got hung up at that top point right here, and you can see we're starting that consolidation. And then we discussed as well, here's a clear-cut downtrend. I mean, we can even pull this lower if you want to, just like this, and move this in. And you can clearly tell where resistance and supports are. You can see with this downtrend here, the second we confirm closure on the 2-hour chart right here, that was that buying opportunity. We probably even have an earlier one on the hourly. Yep, right here, another buy-in and long position here, but we called this as of this morning. It's a beautiful, easy, consolidative point here. It's literally textbook. I mean, you have beautiful a beautiful uptrend here with 5 points of confirmation, beautiful resistance with 3 points of confirmation here. We're getting clearly sandwiched into some sort of point here, and then we had to make a decision. Getting sandwiched, volume clearly died down, as you can see, and then boom, volume took off, and we rallied to the upside here. That's probably it. We could definitely head up higher, but definitely move that stop loss up just to lock in potential profits in case we do dip lower. Now, what's interesting is Bitcoin pumps higher, Ethereum pumps higher, XRP kind of on the verge, Solana goes higher, but what doesn't is the stock market. Stock market is actually continuing its descent here. This is day 3 of a bearish correction here. Probably going to continue to head even lower. I think we have a target right around this level right here. But you can see with the uptrend that we discussed this morning, this doesn't look good. We had a beautiful uptrend, and it's like we nosedived off a cliff, and we're going to probably tank to the downside. But keep in mind, last time we were trading at 50 on the RSI, it was right around here. So at 5,229 points, we are 50 on the RSI. Here we are at practically 5,500 points, and we're also at 50 on the RSI. So that tells you how much consolidation has taken place and how much more room this can rally up. We'll see what happens. It's really one of two things. Obviously, we're going to close until Monday after closure today, but either this is going to be it, and we're going to now continue an ascent up, or we're going to really see that dip, and then we'll see what happens from there on out. I don't know. Like, lots of people are speculating dumps in the market, but they were expecting that all year for this year, and we've done the exact opposite. So nobody can really predict the future. Speculating is definitely a risk within itself. But with that being said, smash that like button, turn on post notifications, subscribe, and I'll see you in tomorrow's episode this time. Peace.